My first two cruises were in 2008 and 2009. In 2008, I went to Ensenada, Mexico out of Long Beach with a group of friends. And in 2009, my husband and I went on our honeymoon for a cruise out of Tampa, Florida. I didn't cruise again until 2019, and wow, things had changed. In this video, I'm going to give new cruisers and those of you who maybe haven't cruised in a long time 8 tips, tricks, and reminders to get you through embarkation day as easily as possible. Hey y'all, I'm Ashley and this is All Bodies Travel, a channel dedicated to all things travel, everything from road trips to cruise ships, especially for those of us in larger bodies. Tip number 1, have your passport. Most cruise lines will let you cruise with just a birth certificate and a photo ID, but you can roll all that into one with your passport. And if for some reason you miss the ship or get injured or sick while in a foreign country while you're on your cruise, you'll need your passport to help get you home. So go ahead and go through the process of getting your passport. Also, make sure it's valid for 6 months after you travel, and if it's not, get it renewed as soon as possible, so you're sure to have your passport in hand on the day you sail. Tip number 2 is necessary. Download the app to your phone or mobile device. So much of the paperwork of cruising goes through the app, and you'll need access once you're on board. You can check your account balance, look at menus, find ship maps, and more through the app. And if you're sailing Virgin voyages, you'll need the app to check in when you get to the terminal because they don't provide paper documents. Furthermore, on Virgin, you need the app to schedule all of your shows, your meals, anything that you haven't pre-scheduled. Number 3, print off your documents if you have any. You'll usually find these in your account on the cruise line's website. And even if you think you won't need the paper version, it's better to have them and recycle them later than need them and be stuck without them. As I mentioned before, Virgin has gone paperless for their check-in process, but most other cruise lines you will need your boarding pass. When my husband and I went on our first cruise in 2009, we didn't print our boarding passes. The lady ushering people into line at the terminal was a little horrified. "Did you bring your passport?" she said. Yes, we had our passports. We just didn't print off the documents. Luckily, she was able to get them printed for us, and we got on the ship with no further issues. Tip 4 ties in with your documents. Be sure you print your luggage tags. You'll write your name in the field provided, then staple the tags onto your bag the morning of sailing. Porters at the terminal will also have staplers, so if you don't have one, if you don't have access to one for whatever reason, they can do that for you there. Speaking from personal experience, I recommend printing these off before you ever leave home. Don't depend on the hotel to have a business center or to have a working printer in the business center, or even for the keyboard to be something that you're familiar with. When I went to Italy in 2019, I printed my boarding passes and luggage tags at the hotel where the keyboard was in Italian. So I was doing the hunt and peck method of typing so I could get all my information and get my password entered so I could get my documents and print them off. As a note, Virgin does not have luggage tags. The porters write your room number on the tag at the terminal, so don't even bother looking for those with Virgin. Number 5, check out a ship map before you get on board. Then when you're on board, you can go directly to wherever you want to go, whether it's the buffet or your celebratory first cruise drink. It's so helpful to have an idea of where you're going as soon as you're on board. Also, if you look at the map, you may be able to guess or find online somewhere what deck you board on. And the reason I mention this is because if you have mobility issues or trouble walking, especially long distances, the gangway can be pretty arduous. They're usually uphill, they're usually pretty long, and they can get your heart rate up and leave you sweating and breathless. So if you have an idea of where the nearest bar is, when you get on the ship, then you'll be able to go directly there and have a seat, catch your breath, get recombobulated while you figure out your next move. Tip number 6, check the ship app for which food venues are open on the first day. Now, you can always hit the buffet. That's always an option. But everybody else is hitting the buffet as well. So you may want to look up alternatives for embarkation day. See if you can hit up Guy's Burger Bar on Carnival, the Pizza Place on Virgin, or Park Cafe on Royal. The main dining room may also be open. So if you want a nice sit-down meal to welcome you on board, that could be an option as well. Just check it in the app before you get on board. Now, number 7, do your muster drill as soon as possible. You should be able to watch the video in the app on your phone, and then you'll go and get scanned at your muster station. Most lines now have you sit down or stand around to watch a life jacket demonstration, so be prepared for that. But it doesn't take very long, maybe 5-7 minutes, something like that. It's not that much time out of your day, and the sooner you do it, the sooner you can get to that celebratory drink. And number 8, most important, bring your patience. Especially on embarkation day, you'll be lining up and waiting a lot. You'll wait to get into the terminal. You'll wait to get checked in. You'll wait in security. You'll wait for the ship to be open. You'll wait for the escalator or the elevator to get up to the gangway. You'll wait for cabins to open. You'll wait in line at the buffet. You'll wait and wait for elevators to get your luggage to your room when cabins open. Everybody's making the same mad dash to their rooms to offload that luggage. Remember, you're on vacation, and time means almost nothing when you're on vacation. Be patient, take the stairs if you can. You'll get to where you need to go eventually. And remember, if you need help booking your first or next cruise, I am a travel agent and my email is in the description below. If this video has been helpful, please leave me a thumbs up or leave your best embarkation day tip in the comments below. For 8 products that I loved on my next cruise, check out this video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.